Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be reading SHREK by William Steig. Hopefully I pronounced that right, and if I didn't, I apologize, but yes, I have been wanting this book for so long, and thanks to my cousin, she got it for me for my birthday, and it was such a nice surprise, and I really appreciate it. Thank you, and shout out to you. Yeah, so let's get right into the video. Let's get right into it. She got me this awesome beanie too. Alright. And the illustrations in this are so great. When was this book made? It was like... Oh, and I got a haircut. I hope you guys like it. Let me see this recording. Okay, good. How pretty is this? Alright, here we go. There's a picture of a snake. Do y'all want to see the pictures sometimes? I'll show you the pictures sometimes. SHREK by William Steig. To Emma, Jonathan, Alicia, Will, Kate, Jonas, and Carol Reginier. Squarefish, an imprint of Macmillan. It was made in 1990. All rights reserved. Okay, we're gonna start it now. This is so exciting. His mother was ugly and his father was ugly, but SHREK was uglier than the two of them put together. By the time he toddled, SHREK could spit flame a full 99 yards and vent smoke from either ear. With just a look, he cowed the replies in the swamp. Any snake dumb enough to bite him instantly got convulsions and died. Wow. One day, SHREK's parents hissed things over and decided it was about time their little darling was out in the world doing his share of damage, so they kicked him out. So they kicked him goodbye, and SHREK left the black hole in which he'd been hatched. Oh man, his mom and dad are not a looker. Excuse me. Gotta have some sweet in here. SHREK went slogging along the road, giving off his awful fumes. It delighted him to see the flowers bend aside and the trees lean away to let him go by. The trees leaned away? Wow. He is one scary ogre. In a shady copse. I've never seen that word before. Copse? Whatever. He came across a witch. She was busy boiling bats in turpentine and turtle juice, and as she stirred, she crooned, "This is the way I cook my bats, stir my bats, taste my bats, season my bats in the morning, stew and brew and chew my bats, diddle and fiddle and faddle my bats early in the morning." "What a lovely stench," SHREK cackled. The witch specialized in horrors, but one single look at SHREK made her woozy. When she recovered her senses, SHREK said, "Tell my fortune, madam, and I'll let you have a few of my rare lice." "Splendid!" cried the witch. "Here's your fortune. Otchki, potchki, itchki, pitch. Pay attention to this witch. A donkey takes you to a knight. Him you conquer in a fight. Then you wed a princess who is even uglier than you. Ha 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 and cock-a-doodle-doo. The magic words are apple strudel." "A princess!" SHREK cried. "I'm on my way." Soon he came upon a peasant singing and scything. "You there, Violet," said SHREK. You there, Violet," said SHREK. "Why so blithe?" The peasant mumbled this reply. "I'm happy in scything in the rye. I never stop to wonder why. I'll hone and scythe until I die. But now I'm busy, so goodbye." "Yokel!" SHREK snapped. What have you in that pouch of yours?" "Just some old gold pheasant." "Pheasant? Peasant? What a pleasant surprise! The last thing the peasant saw before he fainted was Shrek's glare warming up his dinner. Shrek ate and moved on. The peasant died. Wherever Shrek went, every living creature fled. How it tickled him to be so repulsive. Ain't that familiar? Fat raindrops began sizzling on Shrek's hot knob. What is the hot knob? Did you ever see somebody so disgusting? Said Lightning to Thunder. Never, Thunder growled. Let's give him the works. Lightning fired his fiery bolt straight at Shrek's head. Shrek just gobbled it, belched some smoke, and grinned. Lightning, thunder, and rain departed. In high spirits, Shrek stalked on. At the edge of the woods, he found this warning nailed to a tree. Hearken, stranger, shun the danger. If you plan to stay the same, you'd best go back from whence you came. Shrek, of course, swaggered right past. And sure enough, a little way into the woods, a whopper of a dragon barred his path. Shrek smiled and bowed. The dragon bowed? The dragon slammed him to the ground, but Shrek just lay there. He was amused. The irascible dragon was preparing to separate Shrek from his noggin, but Shrek got in between his eyes with the putrid blue flame. The poor dragon thudded over, unconscious for the day. We're about halfway through. An hour later, Shrek himself was unconscious. He had fallen asleep along the way. He dreamed he was in a field of flowers where children frolicked and birds warbled. Some of the children kept hugging and kissing him, and there was nothing he could do to make them stop. That does sound like a nightmare. He woke up in a daze, babbling like a baby. It was only a dream. A horrible dream. Shrek wandered on. He was wondering if he'd ever meet his princess, when he saw a donkey grazing. Was this the donkey the witch had foretold? Shrek hurried over and tried the magic words. Äppelstrudel. The donkey raised his sleepy eyes and brayed. I gaze in the green. As I gaze in the green, seeking out the clover, I laze and spend my days in the green, a chewing, chomping rover. You jabbling jackass, Shrek screamed. Aren't you supposed to take me somewhere? I am. To the Nutty Knight, who guards the entrance. To the crazy castle, where the repulsive princess waits. Then take, Shrek shrieked, and he hopped onto the donkey's back. This is looking awesome. I'm so glad I got this book, dude. They soon came to a drawbridge where a suit of armor stood. Shrek knocked on the breastplate and demanded, Who dwells inside this armor, and also in yonder castle? In here a fearless knight, in there a well-born fight, was the answer. It's my princess, said Shrek, the one I'm to wed. Over my dead body, roared the fearless knight. Over your dead body, Shrek agreed. Not so brave, thou churlish knave, countered the knight. Do me the honor to step aside so Shrek can go to meet his bride, Shrek commanded. Magician's Mercury, plumber's lead. I'm smite your stupid scabby head, and the knight smote. Whoa! Shrek breathes fire now? Shrek popped his eyes, opened his trap, and bellowed a blast of fire. The knight, red hot, dove into the stagnant moat. With a nasty snort of triumph, Shrek crossed the bridge and marched into the castle, and there, for the first time ever, he found out what fear was. Oh no, what could be scarier than Shrek? All around him were hundreds of hideous creatures. He was so appalled, he could barely manage to spit a bit of flame. All those horrid others spat back. He started to run. They all ran. He lashed out at the nearest one. But what he struck was glass. It was a house of mirrors or something. Shrek was in the Hall of Mirrors. They're all me, he yodeled. All me! He faced himself, full of rabid self-esteem, happier than ever to be exactly what he was. That is freaky, man. I hope he finds Princess Fiona. Ooh. She is not a looker. He strode on in, and his fat lips fell open. There before him was the most stunningly ugly princess on the surface of the planet. Apple-strudel! Shrek sighed. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Cooed the princess. Said Shrek. Whoa. Shrek said this. Your horny warts, your rosy wens, like slimy bogs and fusty fins, thrill me, said the princess. Your lumpy nose, your pointy head, your wicked eyes so livid red just kill me. That was the princess. Oh man, this is magical. Oh, ghastly you with tips of blue, your early eyes with common styes enchant me. I could go on. I know you know the reason why I love you so. You're ugly.
Your nose is so hairy. Oh, let us not tarry. Your look is so scary. I think we should marry.
Shrek snapped at her nose. She nipped at his ear. They clawed their way into each other's arms like fire and smoke. These two belong together. So they got hitched as soon as possible, and they lived horribly ever after, scaring the socks off of all who fell afoul of them. That was a great book. I actually enjoyed reading that. That was much more amazing than I thought it would be. I can't wait to read this over again. I'm probably going to read this to go to sleep every single night. Oh man, let me read the back then. Before Shrek made it big on the silver screen, there was William Steig's SHREK, a book about an ogre who leaves his swampy home to go out and see the world and ends up marrying the most stunningly ugly princess on the planet. Steig's epigrammatic genius is given full reign in this engrossing and satisfying tale. Sure to enchant any child lucky enough to read it. Such an ingratiating. I don't know that word. I'm sorry. INGRATIATING. Cheery book that no one will be able to resist it. An original and comical re-examination of the reverse world of monsterdom. Wow, that was a really great book. Thank you guys for watching, and I know I've been gone a while, but like, life been crazy, man. 2020, here I come. Like this year is gonna be my year for real. Like I said this about last year, but last year sucked. I appreciate all the lessons I learned last year, and yeah, I'm looking forward to a better year. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, Lone Wolf out.